Stacy. On Monday, I like to bring to you information on nutrition. Why? Well, if you have not meal prepped through the weekend to be ready for the week, guess what? Monday is a big wake-up call because you know you have to do something to be successful the rest of the week. I know you've heard this before, so can I share with you for a moment why nutrition is important to me? The impact it's had, the value it's had, and how it's enabled me to be my best throughout the years, and why. Because I think we're all motivated a little different, and I thought coming to you today to share with you how and why nutrition has changed my life might help to motivate you also to adapt to that healthy, fit lifestyle, because it is a lifestyle, it's a journey. It's not about what we do one day, it's about what we do consistently every day. It is a discipline for sure, because it's something you have to plan for, and it's something that you have to hold tight to no matter how you feel. But why? Why is nutrition a big... Have you ever taken any business courses on how to prioritize time or task to know, there's the example of the vase where if you fill it up with sand first, there's no room for the rocks, right? But if you put the rocks in first, there's still room to add sand. And even after the sand, you could probably add some water. You know what I'm saying? So with that concept in mind, nutrition is a rock. It should be a rock in our lives, but why? Let me share with you what it means to me, okay? So here's the thing. When I was first out on my own, providing for a family and everything like that, I always knew health and nutrition was important, but I struggled just as anybody else. I thought that eating healthy was cooking at home and not eating out necessarily. And so I thought, because I was cooking at home for my children and my family and myself, that was healthy. And I'll tell you, definitely it's been a journey. Even today, I will admit, as a coach, while I love to eat healthy and nutritious, and I'll tell you why, I struggle with meal prep. So if I teach you how to meal prep, I promise you it's gonna be keeping it simple. The KISS principle will definitely apply, because it's gotta be Coach Stacy style, which is perfect unless you love to be in the kitchen hours. And for those of you that do, I love it. It's a blessing. Embrace that skill set, because my husband, he loves to cook. He has a passion for cooking, and so does my mother. My mother has a passion for cooking for others, and it almost matches my passion for health and fitness, right? And you can see it. It's what gets them up. It gets them moving and motivated to do even when they're tired. Same thing for me on the fitness and health. And so that's why nutrition is important. But let me tell you why it's important to me. I've had 6 children. Yes, I gave birth to them. They're not adopted, none of them. And I have 7 grandbabies. I have gone and overcome tons of trauma and stress throughout my life. And I know the world gives you these cliches of, the only stress is the stress we create ourselves, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna debunk that myth right away. Cliches apply to they're like a ping pong table. They serve to boost your motivation and ping it forward, so it gives you a little boost of energy. But a cliche and motivation only lasts so long. You've got to actually get into those core beliefs and actually get a little deeper. And so this is what nutrition's done for me. It empowered me to think and be my best. And you ask, how did it do that? How did it do that? How did nutrients, how did the journey of grabbing nutrients and always making breakfast a priority, and how did seeking nutrients, or how did going to the vending machine at work and choosing a healthy snack like a yogurt or granola bar or a protein bar over the candy bar or over the bag of chips, how did I constantly choose right over the useless product? It's not right or wrong, it's useful nutrients or useless nutrients. And then if we continue to eat useless nutrients, our body is still nutritionally hungry and craving nutrients. Why? Because your body knows what makes it feel better. Yeah, it does. And the thing of it is if you consume more sugar, you consume more junk, it's hard to hear it. But you start to filter that out and get a cleaner diet, and your body will crave what actually helps it feel amazing. What helps you think better? What helps you have energy when you have none left? What helps you not be moody and cranky right after you eat it? What doesn't actually cause like massive inflammation in the body? Because inflammation sucks. It makes you feel yucky. It makes you not have energy. It makes you feel sluggish. It makes you moody. It makes your joints feel tighter. Carbs alone, especially simple carbs are fine, as complex as possible. And everybody's body deals with them differently. But I'll tell you, I've had clients who have taxed their system so much by eating so much crap that they're now intolerant of certain foods, and they think that they have a sensitivity or an allergy, or that they've come across a disease, and maybe they have, because any dysfunction left untreated leads to disease. But it's not that. They can correct it by changing their lifestyle habits of nutrition. It's that their body finally came to a point that it couldn't handle anymore. Junk and toxic nonsense. And your body, when it's young, is resilient and will put up with that. But as you get older, it'll tell you about it. And it's like, no more, I'm done. I've never liked this game, but now we're tired of playing it, and we're gonna show you some pain points here to make you correct your behavior. And that pain point there, that is the point. That's probably what helped nutrition be a lifesaver for me. Because, and I'm not feeling sorry for myself, and I'm not gonna share my whole story. Those that are close to me already know it. And they already know that I'm not full of it. They already know that I am relentless, that I am an overcomer, that I always seek to do what's right no matter what the stakes are. I've been in so many lose-lose situations with everything that I love on the line so often that I know how to make hard decisions, and I know how to take a leadership role even if it's not popular. I know how to not be bought. I know how to not be moved. And that comes from practice and knowing who you are. And I definitely incorporate that into my coaching. And that is why I coach, because I believe everybody has this innate skill set to thrive. It was given to you for a purpose, to help you do life better. And I know that because I speak from experience. And I used nutrition. And sometimes, yes, I had to supplement that nutrition, because we all know that our foods aren't the same quality these days as they used to be. We can't control where things are grown. We can't control all the pesticides all the time. You can't always afford to get organic. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, and you gotta pick your battles. I get it. We're all raising families. We all have income that we have to manage and budget. But I'll tell you, we put our money where our priorities are. And I assure you that when I have extra cash or income, it's always going into how can I better my health, my mindset, and my fitness, and my family, and how do you give back to others and God. Those are my top priorities. You can see it in my behaviors of my budgeting and what I spend money on. You can see it in my lifestyle. You can see it in the profession that I've chosen. I am doing what I feel called to do, and that is helping others get their power back. Nutrition has saved my life because when I was under an insurmountable amount of stress that would break most people for a severely prolonged period of time, and I won't get into it now, I will tell you, I knew, and because of the way I'm driven, I did not stop my goals while going through those things. I still continued to learn and get my education. I still was able to finish my degree. There was periods where I was a single mother until I met my husband now. We've been married 18 years? And they always joke I laugh because he always jokes with me that I either round up or I round down or anyways, you gotta love the jokes. That's one of his best qualities, jokes. He brings light to situations and makes everyone laugh. So it's a great quality. It's also very healthy. But nutrition, I will tell you, what kept my mind to be able to focus. I still remember running teenagers around during a very stressful period of time, and I was trying to complete this chemistry formula that was 1 page long while trying to stay focused in between kids appointments, running here and there, doing my homework in the car, having a baby in the back. It was crazy. And what helped me get through it is nutrition. Having nutrients in your body, and I say this all the time, and I know it sounds crazy and abstract because we can't see inside of our body, but at the very base and core, Google it if you want, talk to a functional medicine doctor, talk to a holistic doctor, check fact what I'm saying, but there's metabolic pathways in your body that are cyclical. And you know what is required to get them to complete that function? Nutrients, enzymes, cofactors, proteins, nutrients. And the word essential in nutrition means you must consume it to have optimal health because your body doesn't make it on its own. So every time you eat is an opportunity for you to support your body, to support you and your name and who you say you are, to be your best. And every time you choose useless foods, and I'm not beating you up for it, because life in balance, you can enjoy life, but what I challenge my clients to do is to pick nutrients in every dish they have, even if it's dessert. Get your power back, not by restricting yourself, but by creating some healthy habits. Find treats that actually have some nutrition in it, but are still delightful in texture, temperature change, crunchiness, like fruitiness, like a pop of flavor, whatever it is that lights your fire, do it. So for just like an example, a quick example, like if the kids are doing ice cream, I don't typically get really excited about ice cream because I don't like sugar. My body doesn't deal well with sugar, and it doesn't make me feel good. So it's not worth it to me. Every once in a while, sure. But what I find is if I have a Greek yogurt with my favorite nut on top, with either fresh or dried fruit, and if I have to have chocolate because I'm craving it, I go ahead and do it, but I make it as dark as possible, or I go get cocoa nibs. And I know they're expensive, but they pack more nutrients. And if I have to have sugar, I'll default to local honey. Why? Because it has nutrients. Start counting nutrients instead of just calories. Start looking for deep, dark nutrients that fuel your body. Yes, you do have to worry about portion control, like nuts. Yeah, they pack a lot of protein, fats, carbs. Sure, so a little goes a long way. But you know what? I'd rather have nutrition that my body can use as fuel. And if I do too much on one day, guess what? I've got a lot of fuel to use up in a workout. So go get your workout in. That's a good progress day. Use it to your advantage. It's like the cliche where they're like, if you have one flat tire, you don't go pop your other three. Exactly. If you have a day where you're high on fats and high on carbs all at the same time, then go get your workout on, get moving, and use that as fuel to make progress that day. Stop beating yourselves up. Look for ways to get your power back. Nutrition for me has saved my life because it helped me mentally focus to earn my degree while raising children, 6 of them. Well, okay, one of them was stillborn. I still count her, so by raising 5 children, while always still pushing to work and try to give back to my spouse and career and family. So to me, it empowers you. Nutrition empowers you to function at your best so that when you wake up in the morning, you actually have energy for your day and you're not completely done and exhausted by the end of it. Or if you are completely done and exhausted by the end of it, it's because you freaking rocked it out, because you got your power back and you were all in every bit of energy that you gave to everything that came your way that day. Wouldn't that be a great feeling? Do you remember the last time you felt amazing? When is the last time you felt amazing? When is the last time that you got your workout in and it brought results? Have you been working out for months and still not seeing results? I don't know what kind of trainers are allowing that to happen, except for the fact that they know that at least you're moving, and that is building that strong base inside, because cellularly at a deep level, exercise changes the physiology of your body. Absolutely. But if you want results, it's in the nutrition. And if you need help with it, I'm here. I've overcome a lot of adversity alone. I've also had strong support when I needed it most. And that's what I offer. You don't have to do it alone. You got a coach in your corner that actually cares. Later this week, I'm going to share with you some of my top Clifton strengths, and you'll see why I'm a coach. I'm actually literally living out my calling, and I'm actually working within my strengths. And if you need a coach that you know you can count on, that has the qualities and the strengths and the experience, who leads by example and who lives out what she preaches, then I'm your girl. So I just wanted to share with you the importance of nutrition to me today. And I hope that empowers you to just look at food a little bit differently, to not be scared of food, to not be scared of others' judgments of your body. Our body is there. It's your life, it's your spirit, it's your energy, and it deserves to be well taken care of. That's it, guys. Actually, there's something I'm holding back on, and I know this video has already gone long, and I really wanted to share it with you, and I think I'll save it for another day. But I'm going to say one thing really quick. Those get thin quick little pills. What is it that you actually are trying to achieve? Weight loss, stronger muscles, health, If your body's not moving and you're not eating good, what is that pill doing inside? You can't pill your way to a change of behavior. It took time to get out of shape, and sometimes it takes time to get back in shape. But you know what? There are tricks, healthy tricks, to help maximize results in nutrition and fitness to bring you guys results. I've had 6 babies. 6 babies! If I can have a flat belly, if I can build arms, if I can build muscles at my age, after 6 children, you can too. Guys, anything's possible, but you gotta stay focused, and you gotta seek the right proper nutrients, and you gotta seek the right kind of help to get you there. Guys, go be strong, stay healthy, stay well, keep boosting that immune system with good nutrition. I love you, and I'll talk to you later.